Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
And a fine Monday morning to you, everyone, Monday afternoon now, I guess. It's at 4:34. We're doing the live Facebook right here. I am meteorologist Hutch Johnson, and it is a pleasure to have you on board. A note from my friends at Robert Gibb and Sons. Hey, do you have an area that is just difficult to heat or cool? Or maybe you have an air conditioning system, but you don't have the ductwork or whatever the case may be. A mini split system can, get heat and air conditioning to areas that are difficult to get that heat to. Now, there is a special going on at Robert Gibb and Sons. They are a premier Bryant dealer. They have not only a $300 Bryant factory rebate, but you can receive up to $2,000 off in a tax credit that ends late in June. So contact my friends at Robert Gibb and Sons to get the very latest on that. It's a pleasure to visit with you today on the shower activity that has exited the region, but not before leaving some more beneficial rain to the area. Here's a look at some of the rain reports so far today, and then we'll tally it up for this week. We're going to look at the forecast because there's more rain coming. Hi, Debbie. Good to have you on board again. One of the beauties of Hutch's weather is you. I get a chance to visit with you. Drop me a note about where you are, what you're seeing with regards to the weather. Maybe you have a report to pass along to our gang here about how much rain you saw in your area. And I have got some pictures to show you as well as what things looked like across the region this morning. So let's go ahead and get started with those pictures. Oh my goodness, indeed we did have some wild weather. This is a look at Sky, Minnesota. I want to throw a thanks out to Mary Jo Olson for sharing this view of the area there. Just a little coating of snow as we look off into northern parts of Minnesota. More photos. This one was from the Roseau County area near Wanaska. And look at the flakes flying there. You can see the evergreens in the background. Some accumulation on the grassy areas was a result of that snow. Thanks for your report there, Gail. Pleasure that you shared that with me earlier today. Rebecca sharing this from Can Do, the northern reaches of Towner County or southern Towner County there, seeing some scattered snow covering the lawn out there, reminding us that things aren't done. And I do believe there was a reindeer sighting. Are you ready? Linda, are those reindeer? I don't know. Those might be reindeer. I think we have everybody confused. All right, how much rain fell across the area? Let's get you right to that. Heading into our Monday evening, we have started this work week off right. Look at this. Now, even up north where it's been extremely dry, I'm looking at that Towner County area. This includes moisture from snow and from rain, but we're talking close to a quarter to a third of an inch of rain there. In northeast North Dakota, anywhere from 1300ths in the Pembina Cavalier area, and looking out towards Walhalla, around 2/10 of an inch of rain. Grand Forks, you're sitting at 0.50. That's from the North Dakota Agricultural Network, my friends there, showing Pennington County, 74/100ths of an inch, just much needed rain for much of parts of western Minnesota. 67/100ths in Perham, and as far as western parts of Becker County goes, 73/100ths. Fargo-Moorhead picking up another half inch of rainfall as we begin the work week on the right note. 53/100ths in Fergus Falls. How about central Otter Tail County with a lot of places over 7 and even over 9/10 of an inch? Look at the southern part of the county. This would be out south of Battle Lake at 1.17 inches today, another 1.5 or so as we look down towards the Alexandria area. Less rain in central Minnesota, but Bismarck picking up 2/10 of an inch or better. The Kidder County area, no kiddering, at 32/100ths of an inch. Jamestown, same thing. And boy, it was just a blessing there to get this much needed rainfall in places that haven't seen much. And this is the last 7 days because you asked. NDON calculates the rainfall over the last 2 to even 7 days. And check this out. This is the last 7 days ending today. And we have 3/4 of an inch up in a solid portion of northwest Minnesota. That's beneficial rain there. Even up to 88/100ths in western Roseau County. How about western Walsh County? 96/100ths here. Northern Polk and western Polk with over an inch of rain. Grand Forks, 98/100ths there from the NDON site. 1.29 inches of beautiful greening rain showers in and around Thief River Falls. Oh, look at this. The Devil's Lake Basin just soaking it up anywhere from Walhalla with around 77/100ths to the Rugby area where we have 1.76 hundredths and 1.24 out there as we look out toward the Bottineau Hills. All in all, beautiful rainfall. The lower amounts over the last 7 days were right here on the Highway 200 corridor. We got 37/100ths out near Cooperstown, northern parts of Barnes County, 34/100ths. But other than that, that was all beneficial rain and much needed across the area. All right, if you have any feedback for Hutch here, Mary from Fergus Falls, Kathy from Grafton, good to have you on board. Scott says, making some SLC that was connecting to the low cloud deck. Scott is using a term Hutch likes to use a lot, an SLC. I call that a scary-looking cloud. Scary-looking clouds sometimes look like funnel clouds, and they're clouds that are shaped in funnel clouds, and an SLC is a acronym Hutch gives those that are storm clouds that may look like they are something that they are not. Thank you for the report, Scott. It's a pleasure, as always, having you on board. Mike, thanks for watching from Grafton as well. All right, let's take a look at what's going on that radar right now. My friends at Precision Lawn and Landscape. My new sponsors here are the ones that are sponsoring the radar. Check this out as we take a look. The rain showers have cleared most of the area. We're seeing a little bit of activity as we push into northern parts of Minnesota. Remember, central Minnesota was in the worst of the drought conditions. Red Lake area picking up some showers, northern Clearwater County. As we look down towards Bemidji and Park Rapids and even Walker, we see a few remnant showers, the rest of us notably drying out. Take a look at these temperatures, though, would you? Unbelievably cool today as we have 39 degrees up in the north, and that's one of the reasons why we had some flaky weather up in the Northland out there. Temperatures today, even in the afternoon, only in the upper 30s. So that's where we sit right now. Now what's in the forecast? Let's go right to a look at the 24-hour forecast. I want to talk about a chance of rain. We're going to do that with the latest model forecast for our region right here, as we erase the whiteboard behind me and we add in our map. This is the Dakotas. We also have Minnesota behind Hutch's noggin here with some showers heading out this afternoon. I'm going to load this up, put the forecast in motion here for you. Let me get one that goes out, a model run that goes out just a pinch farther than the one you're seeing here. Here we go. You ready? Okay, so we got some greening rain showers exiting out through the Walker area, the Brainerd Lakes area, and as we go through the night tonight, things will be quiet. Tomorrow, we start the morning. Here is a look at the daybreak time frame around 6 a.m. Showers and maybe a rumble of thunder in the morning in the oil patch. We're talking, well, places like McKenzie County out there. For you folks in that Watford City area, beautiful country out there, and some beautiful greening rain showers are on the way for you. You've been missed the last 24 hours with the healthier rain amounts. You'll have a chance in the morning at seeing some. We start out the day with some south winds that will be increasing throughout the area. And those southeast winds will gust over 20 miles per hour as we head through the mid-morning hours. Notably, these showers move through northern parts of North Dakota. That's good news. They need the rain even more so than some of the Southern Valley. So we'll take it up there. Minot area all the way up towards places like Crosby, where they play a mean game of hockey there at that youth arena. Beautiful arena. Been there a few times. Look at Bottineau picking up some greening showers as well, going through the midday. This is right around that midday time frame. Now, as we go into the afternoon, that's when the rain chances will begin entering the Red River Valley. So we go through most of the day dry, south winds, warming temperatures a bit over what we saw today. That will feel nice. Notice all green on the screen, and that means it's rain, wet water, precipitous precipitation that is of the liquid variety, and not of the white, flaky kind of nonsense that not all of us, except those reindeer, really have much appreciation for this time of the year. Take a look at this. All right. Focus now. This is really important. Thunder and lightning that could accompany some severe weather with all modes of severe weather in southern Minnesota for your Tuesday. I want to show you, just looking at this surface map, Hutch says there's going to be spinny in the atmosphere. It doesn't look super strong. This does not look like an outbreak type of situation, and it does not look like the type of situation where our neighbors in the deep south dealt with for the last several days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, severe weather aplenty, including in Iowa. We're talking Iowa and southern Minnesota. The farther south we go, the better chance there'll be of some tornadoes that could be impactful. But the spin in the atmosphere, the lift in the atmosphere this far north is not as robust as it was down in the Central Plains. So suffice it to say, Hutch does not suspect this is going to be long-lived, long-duration type tornadoes that we've seen in the south. But it is time for those folks in southern Minnesota to remember their severe weather precautions. If a tornado warning is issued, remember, warning versus watch. Warning means everything's together, all the ingredients are there, and a tornado is either imminent or has been spotted and sighted and is occurring. So a warning means it's time to take action and get safe. So keep those things in mind. This warning area, does not extend north to our area. I'm not anticipating tornadic storms in our area, but to the south into southern Minnesota is the way the models are carrying these. Then they sneak off to the east as we go into the perfect time frame. Look at this. Anywhere from Atlantic, Iowa, all the way out into the Des Moines area, some very strong thunderstorms there with quite a bit of spin. You could see some stout tornadic activity in a couple of those places, and the risk is there for the day tomorrow. Now, as we go through, notice the rain shower chances do take, once again, a beautiful path through northeast North Dakota where we need the rain, northwest Minnesota where we need the rain once again, central Minnesota where we need the rain once again. And this isn't just a dribble spit. Nope, this is not a dry puff of air from the cloud. This is a good rain again. So another beneficial rain shower. It's out of here by the time we go through the late evening hours on your Tuesday. This is a look at the track and timing for you. Now, we talked through midday here in the valley. After in the afternoon, we'll have a chance of thunderstorms southern Minnesota, but those showers will push into the northern valley and parts of our Minnesota counties as we go through your Tuesday evening. How much rain, you say? What do you say? Oh, hi from Bagley. Kristen, good to have you on board. Thanks for joining me. Kim, good to have you on board. Bonnie, as well as Scott. And let me see what Scott says here. I've seen something for Thursday that we have a 50% chance of snow. Is this true for Beach, North Dakota? Let me get to that. Scott, you ring me up here at the end, and I will tell you what we got again as we go through. See the snow showers as we go through late tomorrow in the mountains of Wyoming. So in Beach, you're a little bit more elevated there and definitely more probable that you might see some snow. I will definitely, thanks for the reminder, Scott. I'll do that. Let's get right on board here with a look at our rainfall amounts. So we have rain on Tuesday. Here's what Hutch is suspecting will be the possibility for that rainfall potential. Here we go. As we take a look at our area, I'm going to pop myself up on the map here because I like to point at stuff. Point number one being that out in southern parts of North Dakota here, I'm not expecting a lot of rainfall. In fact, just a few tenths of an inch at best along Interstate 94. As we come into South Dakota here, very little to nothing. Now, this system working its way through as we go through the day will move from west out to the Red River Valley as we go from mid-morning all the way into the midday is when the rain hits the valley. And where you see the blue colors here, we're talking about, Hutch has that number typed out there, 0.3 of an inch to 0.8 of an inch. The best chance. Now, I want you to read the numbers like this. So Hutch is trying to make sure that you and I are communicating on the same page. Let's get on the same page because on a broadcast on TV, we don't have time to explain this, but generally, there's a very good chance that most of the area that's in that blue, maybe even in parts of the dark green, will see 1/3 of an inch of rain or so. A few of you could see upwards of 0.8 of an inch of rain, and some isolated places could pick up even more. You know how thunderstorms can be. Notice the very heavy rain bands picked up by this model are down in southern Minnesota, carrying them through the Twin Cities where the thunder showers will roam. But that's not for us. We just get the soaking wet variety. You may hear some thunder, but the risk of anything severe goes wayside. So that's a look at the rainfall here as we go through your Tuesday. What a roller coaster of events we have. Here is again the forecast map. Rain showers as we go through the midday and afternoon will enter the valley, pushing out east. There's a severe risk out into southern Minnesota. And again, if you have family out there, why don't you tag them on this video? Let them know that old Hutch here will let you know the timing on that. But there is a risk of all modes of severe weather in southern Minnesota as we go through your Tuesday late afternoon and evening. By the time we get to your Tuesday morning, here's what you can expect in your neck of the woods. I'm talking temperatures in the blue area that will be very cool. Look at western North Dakota. And for you, Scott, look at that beach area. 44 degrees to start the day. That's mighty mild. Not beach weather, but we'll take it for this time of the year. Here in Fargo, I'm expecting around 33 degrees to start the day or so. 34 in the Grand Forks area. Passing clouds will allow us to cool off because we won't be cloudy all night long. Now, as we go into your afternoon, this is what Hutch is expecting. Those temperatures rise in the south, and that's because of the south winds. Now, the showers will be moving through the western Dakotas, so your temperatures will not be as warm. Even though you start out warmer, you'll have the clouds and showers earlier in the day, and you're only going to peak near 50 out in Beach, Dickinson, out towards the New Salem Sioux there. How about 52 for New Salem Sioux? 40s up along the Highway 200 corridor and then that general vicinity. Even out into Minnesota where we'll have 40s for the afternoon. Afternoon showers and thunderstorms fueled by a little bit of heat that you see down in southern Minnesota. We're talking some 60s to near 70 degrees there. Wind will increase and a few of us will see gusts over 26 miles per hour, meaning the sir sticks a lot in the hair. Not a bad plan. All right, I don't need to know snow. It's May. Yeah, I know. I understand that. Here's a look at 7-day planner for your day on Tuesday. 57 degrees. We cool off a bit as we go through the night. 41. Again, many of us picking up 1/10 to 6/10 of an inch. That's what I think for Fargo. A good 1/3 of an inch is going to be likely here in the Fargo area because we are in that zone, right? Sunny, a little bit warmer for Wednesday, and that's May Day. May Day. We've been talking about that for a few days. Beautiful weather then. Thursday, another chance of a fast-moving rain system. We'll keep you posted on how much. It doesn't look significant at this point, but Hutch and my friends over at Precision Lawn and Landscape say the next 7 days will continue to bring that greening to our lawn with the, frequent rain chances. And in fact, my friends at Precision Lawn and Landscaping have a Hutch discount. That's right. If you call Precision Lawn and Landscaping today and say, give me the Hutch discount, they're going to give new customers a 10% discount on lawn maintenance. Give them a call today. Find out what's included. Things like, sprucing up that lawn for spring and the lawn mowing, raking, aerating, things like that, power raking, they can get you taken care of. Temperatures rising as we go through the late week to near 60 on Sunday, but then another hiccup will bring a chance of some Sunday sprinkles with a little bit of sun mixed in as well. Breezy and milder on Sunday, and then the heat is back on. Monday looks like some thunder, and this is a long ways out. I'm not too excited yet, but some stronger storms with a little more energy could rumble through the valley. Okay, Scott, let's see what you want. Again, if you have a question, I'll do my best to cover that. And I appreciate each and every one of you for being with me on Hutch's Weather. The likes are really important to me. That really helps me. And if you go check out my YouTube channel and watch some of the videos there on the national stuff that we saw this weekend, Hutch posted a video, that would be me, last week about the days I thought that would bring the best chance of the nastiest storms. And my gut told me Saturday would be the worst. And then we saw strong thunderstorms with tornadic activity in Omaha and in the Des Moines area in Iowa on Friday. And those were very, very strong thunderstorms with very large tornadoes, wedge-sized tornadoes. And then on Saturday, the outbreak again produced some very dangerous tornadoes through Oklahoma and much of the South, all the way up into the northern plains. A tornado watch. It stretched from Texas straight into the Great Lakes. I have videos on that. Let me know your thoughts. Now let's take a quick peek at this forecast from my good buddy Scott out there to the west in the western Dakotas out there in Beach. Now, we're looking at this forecast as we go through the next few days. I am pulling up the American model. You said you were hearing a 50% chance. Let's go over that. And I want to point this out. Meteorologically speaking, when you look at someone's 7-day, 10-day, 27-day forecast, unless they state otherwise, a 7-day chance means that, a 30% chance means 30% of the area around a point will get measurable precipitation. It doesn't mean light. It doesn't mean 3 out of 10 days you're going to get it. No. It means if you draw a circle about 30-mile a disc around the city that you're concerned about, Beach, 30% means, about a third of the area will get rain and about 7/10 of the area will not get measurable rain. Here we go. Now you're looking, Scott, at Tuesday. Tuesday morning, showers moving from the Dakotas into Minnesota. Boom, thunderstorms strong to maybe even severe through southern Minnesota. Mountainous country, as we go through your Wednesday, we'll get some snow showers out near Calgary and spreading into the area near Glacier Park out there in western Montana. Now, does that slide out into the plains? Here comes the next low pressure system rolling out of the Rockies. This is Thursday morning. Will there be snow in Beach? Look at that. Oh, look at that, Scott. We're looking at an area here on Thursday. This is about noon of rain in Beach and in Miles City, Montana. But you get to Billings, you get to Hardin, you get out there out by Red Lodge, and they're going to get flaky out in those parts. Does that snow spread through? This model says not too good of a chance of it, but it does turn to some snow, it looks like, in the northern parts of the valley as we go through your Friday morning. Oh, no. And look at that. A very windy and strong low pressure system with yet another chance of rain, right? We're talking about in the extended forecast that as we go into Friday, Saturday, chance of some showers of rain. That could mix with a few snowflakes. That's about the best chance of some snow showers. That would be Thursday. Do I put it at 50%? Let's look at two models just for giggles. We're going to draw this right into that Thursday time frame. You're looking at Thursday noon right here on the European model, and it really has hit and miss spits is all. I don't think it's a significant event, Scott, the way it looks to me. It doesn't look to be widespread out in western parts of Montana. where the elevated terrain is a little more robust. There may be some showers and some snow showers, but yeah, they can have it, he says. Tracy, thanks for watching from Lake Brunson. Good to have all of you on board. I will be back along again a little bit later this evening as we head into the night with an update on this. But again, beneficial rain today right here in the valley and beyond, and it really is looking like it's, I have a feeling in my gut as we go into our report of our drought conditions later this week, all this rain is going to make a dent in some of the drought conditions in the northern valley and in central Minnesota. And we got more rounds of rain coming, as illustrated right here. Once again, as I wrap up, I'll leave you with a look at the good old-fashioned 7-day planner as we get into the month of May. Hit and miss showers just about every other day on here. Tomorrow, late in the day, showers, thunderstorms, southern Minnesota, severe, a break. Thursday, showers, a little bit of a break Friday, but I do think there'll be some rain showers exiting to the north. Saturday, another chance of some showers here and there with mixed sun. Look at those temperatures going in the right direction. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. That's what I'm talking about. That should go a long ways towards continuing the green, and it might be time to maybe put a little bit of gas based on this forecast in the lawnmower. All right, have a wonderful afternoon. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, appreciating each and every one of you. We'll talk again soon.